Yo, what's up guys? This is just a quick follow-up video from my Who the Killer video I put out there a couple weeks back, and I got 52 comments, so that's pretty nice, enough for me to make this poll and talk to y'all about who the suspected killers are in my little tight community I have here. So guys, we got some off the wall suspects. Lee Everett getting 1 vote. Okay, Lee's returned from the grave to exact his revenge on these prostitutes. What? Okay, another off the wall vote. Clementine from The Walking Dead. She's traveled all the way over from season 2 just to join us in this Fabletown massacre. Yes. All right. Also another vote for Bigby himself being a killer, and I got a comment here from Matt the Boss. He says, I feel like it's Bigby because maybe at night he can't control himself and goes crazy. You know, so they putting Bigby in that real werewolf category where, you know, it's a full moon at night and he is unaware, he blacks out and unaware of his actions, and he goes on a killing spree. Yo, but I don't think he would have the finesse to actually have the ribbon, and it would be a bloody mess if Bigby was that crazy at night. Yeah, it'd be like a wild animal attack. 1 vote for Snow White. I actually mentioned Snow White in the video itself. Kind of off the wall type thing. Just want to get everybody comfortable. Like, hey, I said the most radical thing. You can say something else. You know, it could be anybody. 1 vote for Bigby's father. I don't know anything about that, but apparently he's in the comic books. He's featured, so, or he's talked about. So no, that would be well, that would be crazy. Bigby's father popping up out of nowhere. Hey, Dad, I knew it was you. All right. 1 vote for Beauty and Beast. I guess a Bonnie and Clyde scenario. You know, they work in the daytime, take out prostitutes at night. Okay. Little Red Riding Hood, 2 votes for her. Now this is interesting. I got a comment here too from Jeffrey Rogers. I think it's Little Red Riding Hood because she was in the Book of Fables and Bigby claims she was dead, but I don't believe it. It's going to be a female. I think because it being a male is too obvious if you ask me. You know what? I agree with one part of that. I do think it's going to be a female, man, because I don't know. I don't see any of these male characters, so I'm gonna agree with that. I think it's gonna be a female too. They're at least suspectable. I mean, from first glance, but once you get to know these women and get to know their motives, it becomes quite clear. But Little Red Riding Hood with 2 votes. Wow. Okay. The Crooked Man with 1 vote. He is the criminal kingpin up in this area, so yes, he probably is involved, or he definitely knows who is. 2 votes for D or Dumb. Okay, so the twins up in the mix. One of my twin brothers are dead, so he won't be killing anybody else. 1 vote for Georgie Porgy. You know, he does run this fable, I mean this pen of prostitutes, and he definitely knows what's going on. I mean, when one of his money makers goes missing or gets this enchantment on them, guys, Georgie knows everything. I should probably like really hardcore interrogate him. I could probably get my answers out of him as opposed to Crooked Man, who got all these security detail around him. Jersey Devil with 1 vote. Let me see who else we got here. Bluebeard with 2 votes. Bluebeard, a very underrepresented character in season 1 in my opinion. I mean, so far what we've seen of Bluebeard, he hasn't really made a big difference in the story and what we're trying to tell. I think we could possibly, like, you could take Bluebeard out of season 1 entirely so far, and the story and everything else would still be the same. So, you know, if they're gonna be showing him in screenshots and the teasers and all that stuff, that he needs to have a more substantial role, in my opinion. So if he turns out to be the killer, that would be crazy, and a little payoff for, you know, all that Bluebeard advertising. And the second most popular prediction, Ginger. Now, who is this Ginger mysterious character right here? He is the guy who's been making cameos since episode 1. All right, he is the cab driver. He is the Woodlands resident, or seems to be. We find him in the Woodsland apartments on several occasions, and he's always has a nice expression on his face, like he's just 1 step ahead of everybody, or maybe he's just in a really good mood. So I got an interesting comment here from J Maximum 360. I'm just gonna read an insert. You know that cab driver that we see everywhere, the Ginger, I mean, he is always shown but never met him as a player. He is tall, wears his colorful tie with his green jacket and brown pants. Well, here's a fabled nursery rhyme. Run, run as fast as you can. You'll never catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Does it make sense? You won't catch him until you outsmart him. So, there you go. We haven't seen this guy around a lot. Now, maybe, you know, Telltale's just teasing us. You know, they like to tease a lot. Or maybe this guy's more involved than we thought. Okay, he definitely knows the ins and outs of Fabletown because he is everywhere seemingly at the same time as me. Alright, and that's the top pick of who the killer is. Vivian. What? Vivian the prostitute. She is the top pick. And I got a comment here for Foxy saying Vivian did it and used Nerissa as the one who can't say anything. So Vivian being the orchestrator and Nerissa being the muscle, or being a slave to Vivian's will. Not really guilty, but you know, a victim. So yes, Vivian with 5 votes. She is the top pick for who the Fabletown killer is, and we will be finding out ourselves in the next couple of days. Guys, I cannot wait to see what unfolds. Could be very interesting to see where Telltale takes this story. And one other detail that I forgot to talk about that I think is pretty interesting is in episode 1, when we first see Faith's head severed on the ground, we're looking for clues. We find a piece of fabric, a torn off piece of fabric. Looks like someone cut themselves on the fence, and maybe a piece of their pants got left behind. And I think that clue is going to come up somewhere in episode 5. Now that piece of fabric, I don't know what happened to it. I don't have it on my person. But I think that was probably one of the biggest clues. When you got these Fabletown creatures, Fabletown characters that generally wear the same clothes day in and day out, you know, it'd be kind of easy to see. It looked like a jean type material too, so maybe someone with jeans was involved. But yeah, I'm reaching right now, and there's no point of me guessing anymore. The episode will be out tomorrow. I cannot wait. Guys, check me out for Wednesday if you want to see my playthrough. And I also want to do something big for the end of the season 1 of Wolf Among Us. Maybe a live discussion feed, or maybe a big review. If you don't know how I do my reviews, check out this video right here. Now this is my first review I've ever done, and my last one too. It didn't do so well, but check it out. It'll be kind of like in that format, but it's gonna be far more entertaining. I'm gonna make some jokes, and you know, it'll be a lot more live than I was in this one. But yo, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit me with a thumbs up, and subscribe for more game over entertainment if you haven't already. Alright, peace out guys. Wolf Among Us episode 5, Cry Wolf, is coming.